guys, I'm Leila. So today we're on test server checking out brand new champs, and today we're checking out Nekmo Thaar. What a fun lizard that's getting added to the Lizardman faction. So let's check him out, and you are going to see that he is a legendary spirit support champ. Now, what I really like about this guy is, first of all, we're starting ally speed in all battles by 19%. And it gets better than this, guys. It gets better, even though this is good as is, right? Because right now, I'm trying to think. For Faction Wars, there's a rare lizard that has an ally speed, right? But other than that, I can't think of how many of them actually have this. So as A1, it's an AoE decrease attack, okay? A2 is also an AoE, decrease speed and leech. So both his A1 and his A2 are AoEs, which are fantastic already off the bat. A3 is called Speed Weirding. Places an increased speed buff on allies. Fills their turn meter and gives this guy an extra turn. What? So already he's a speed lead in all battles. Speed buff on allies. Fills the turn meter. Gets an extra turn. Like, that's crazy. And his passive, check out the passive. Rune of Haste. Fills this champ's turn meter by 5%. Each time a debuff on an enemy is removed, transferred, or expires. This dude, fast. We're talking Faction Wars. We're talking Hydra. We're talking like, what a fun speed kind of lizard. And I have to say, I love it. Yeah, he's got a need for speed. You guys know I got a need for speed, right? What a fun addition to the lizard faction. I'm really excited for this guy. So before we run him in some content, let me go show you guys what I did for his gear and his masteries and some stats. All right, guys, here we go. So Nekmo Thaar, basically what I did with him is I put him in all speed gear. I put him in the best speed gear that I have. So that's what you're gonna see. He's in 3 sets of speed. And here's his stats. So he's at 43,000 HP. I got his speed at 305. I mean, 305 accuracy is what we also have here as well too. And let's see how many books he takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He takes 11 books. And this is what I did for his masteries. Masteries, we went down offense and support, you know, and I decided to go with the offense because his A1 and A2 is an AoE, right? We have decreased attack, and then we also have decreased speeds on there. So I figure, why not? But what I did do for his T6 is I chose Oppressor. Increases turn meter by 2.5% for each active debuff cast by this champion, stacks up to 10%. I thought I would try that out, considering that, like I said, his A1 and his A2 do debuffs. They do decreased speed, leech, and decrease attack. So I thought we would try this out and see. And I want to see how fast we can get him with his turn meters, because his abilities are already increasing turn meter along with his passive increasing his turn meter. So I wanted to see how fast we could get him. And I did also choose Master Hexer, if you guys can see that. And then also Sniper is what I went with. Now over on the offense side, which you guys don't see, is I went with Methodical. But I wanted to see how this worked out as far as kind of having him consistently boosting his turn meter, right? That way we could try to get out those debuffs and get him to keep taking his extra turns, keep putting the increased speed on our own champs, and see how that flies. All right, so what we're gonna do is let's take him into Faction Wars, you guys. All right, guys, here we are in Faction Wars Stage 21. So this is the team I normally run, but what we're going to do to try out Nekmo is I actually think I want to take out Broadma. So Broadma, I do have him here for his revive primarily, but what I'm hoping is, with us being fast enough with these speed boosts, I'm really hoping that I'm not going to have to worry about having to revive anybody. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to put Nekmo in lead, because ally speed in all battles by 19%. Then we have Krisk, Rosin, we have Aox, and then we're going to keep my Draco in here. So let's run 21. So he does his A3 first, which is great. He boosts speed, boosts turn meter, gets an extra turn. And already it's great because they're just plowing through the waves here. Look at that. Yeah, he's fast, you guys. His turn meter just is constantly filling. Yeah, look at that. So I'm watching his turn meter too, like it's constantly being filled. Between, like I said, his passive and then some of the masteries that we took too. And I love how fast he is. So we're constantly keeping speed buffs on my team for the most part, right? Look at that. Let's target the cheese just in case. Very nice. If you guys just tuning in, the brand new champ is Nekmo Thaar. Comes out this week, brand new lizard. Like he's a speed boy, man. I'll tell you, he's a speedy boy. Yeah, she's got the unkillable on her, so we just gotta wait a second. There we go. They should have, just from seeing that, they really should have no issues with the boss. So we got, look at all these debuffs on there. Look at all those debuffs. Speeds, decreases, like there's so much. They're doing such a good job. Doing such a good job here. Yes, animations are neat too. And as usual, I'll take them into campaign so you can see. Decrease attacks. Here we go, another speed boost. Landing all the debuffs. Beautiful. Love it. Look at that. So now I do have to say, I mean, of course, Draco is going to be doing a lot of damage here. So Nekmo did almost 300,000 damage, which really isn't the reason that he's in here though, right? But what I will say is, I can already say off the bat that normally when I run this, I have Broadma in here because usually like Draco or Aox drops and Broadma has to bring one of them back up. But not in this case. Yeah, adding Nekmo into this team, they literally did. Yeah, they just kind of plowed through and they bullied the boss, like Twitch chat is saying. It's very true. And you saw, true, like Draco was getting hit, but he really wasn't in any danger. He was still getting his health back just from some of his masteries and some of the, just, you know, the extra stuff that was going on here. So that worked out fine. We actually really weren't in any danger of losing anybody. So in that case, yeah, like it was very easy to take out Broadma and have him in here instead. So what a fantastic champ, guys. I love it. I think he's going to be useful in so many places. And as usual, Chits Chats wants to see him as a campaign farmer. So let's go check out his animations. All right, guys, here we are. We're on Brutal 12-3. Let's roll and see how he does. Let him go, fast boy. He's fast. Love it. Look at him just go. Nobody's getting any turns. 15 seconds. Look at that. So if we could get him to hit harder, we can get him to hit harder. But look at that. Nobody's getting a turn. Look at him go. None of them are getting a turn. He's just like, whatever. Look at him go, man. That is a fast lizard. He just keeps hitting them with whatever he's got there. Oh, she got a turn. Oh, she's gonna regret that. She's the only one who actually got a turn. Look at that. Not bad though. Again, guys, considering he's a support champ, he did it in 15 seconds. So guys, leave me some comments down below. What do you think about Nekmo? Are you excited to get him? Do you think he's gonna help you out in your Lizardman faction group? What are you thinking? Leave me some comments. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, check out some more videos up here in the playlist on the top right.